What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. Today is the day. We're waiting a few months for this actually, but my BC coilovers are here and you see the custom specs are right here. I'm not sure how to read this though. It says 18.20 and 2200.18 and yeah, 180.20 200.18. so the fronts are supposed to be 20K and the rear is supposed to be 18K, so I'm not sure if I'm supposed to read this 2018 or 1820. I don't know. Hopefully they got it right, but here you go. Oh, these are sick. So yeah, let's throw them on the car. These are custom springs and then not Swift. I know Swift has custom options, but apparently, well not apparently, BC makes their own and it's free up to a certain like stiffness. And so I think BC also raised their prices because I only paid about $9.95. Now it's over $1,000. So let's get installed. I can do this in about an hour and a half. Coilovers are easy. Also, I've never done a how-to video on coilovers, so I'm gonna show you guys how to do it. Super easy, super simple. Let's go. All right, take off the wheel. Some ugga-duggas. Tire's still good. I've been driving without alignment, but not that far, so still good. All right, coilovers are super easy. Just loosen this bolt and then this bolt, and then you can loosen the back bolt back there to get some more room to drop the arm to pull out the coilover. All right, now that you got both these bolts out right here, what you're gonna do is lower this side and then the arm will drop and it'll give you enough room to take out this coilover. So should be about, I think those are 19s. All right, pull this out. You see right here, this thing should drop. Look at all that room you have now. See that? Now, you take the coilover out, but be careful. Once you lower the top hat bolts, it's gonna drop. So have someone ready to catch it, or if you don't care, just loosen the bolt. I loosened it, it fell. Now you can just grab it, take it out. There you have it. Now you have to get the rears and figure out the height you want. So the best way to start is to make sure they're both equal on both sides. All right, so these are the rears. You can see it says R right here, R right here. Looks like preload is already set. Everything's already set. Height's about the same, give or take. So because these coilovers are a lot shorter than the previous one, what you can do, especially if you're by yourself, is to put this arm back up in here. All right, you use two hands for this. I have this bolt in right here. Now what you can do is put the sway bar bolt in first because it's going to be the next hardest thing to do. If I can get it aligned. I got the sway bar bolt in, and now last is to get the coilover in. So put this bolt in first. See? And now you have a lot of room to jack it up. So you're gonna jack it up from the bottom until it goes in the hole, and then you tighten it. All right, just jack it up until you line it with the holes. Probably gonna need two hands for this. Tying these top hats right here. Yeah. Now we can lower this. Now basically every bolt is in, you just gotta tighten it up and do the other side. All right, so now we're gonna work on the front. I already did all the rears. I do need to adjust the height because it's not that low right now. And got about, drop about an inch. But let's do the front first and then we'll worry about ride height. So first things first, put the car on jack stands. First things first is take off the sway bar end link right here. It's a 14, so go ahead, get a 14 socket and take that out. It's actually a good idea to take out both out right now at the same time. So that way when you put the coilover in, it doesn't, one side's not lower than the other. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. All right, I just took off the sway bar end link and you can see right here, and you can move it to the side. Next thing, we're gonna remove the brake hose line right here, which is about 10. I think mine's hand tightened. Yes, it is. And then, since that's out of the way, what you wanna do is take out this bottom nut right here, which is 17s. So, fine, get a 17. Got this lower coilover bolt out. Now you can just hit the bolt out. And then the control arm will drop. So be careful. Now, it dropped. And now you can loosen top hat and you can pull the coilover out. Note that because I have a coilover already installed, I have a lot of room to pull the coilover out. So if you don't have a coilover or lowering springs installed already, what you gotta do is, I get down and dirty. Remove this bolt and this bolt, which will remove the spindle from the lower control arm, and you can lift up the spindle and it'll drop lower. So, but because I have coilovers, I can just take it off from here. Easy. Now I can put the new one in. This is how you put coilovers in by yourself. Shove this thing in there. One. Now you gotta tie in the lower bolt, top hat bolt. Don't put the sway bar in yet. So you're gonna do the other side first and then you can put these in. All right, so this is the moment of truth. I'm gonna lower the car down and see how low the front is. I think the front might be lower than the rear, but we'll see. All right. Yeah, that front is pretty low. So fronts need to be raised, rears need to be lowered. But it's done. Coilovers are all installed. Everything's tight. I mean, that looks good, but that's gonna drive like shit. So yeah, let's adjust the ride height, get everything dialed in. So coilovers are all adjusted. They do need to settle a little bit with the weight of the car, so they might drop like a few millimeters, maybe a 1 millimeter, but you know, the rear, a little bit low. Front has a little, you know, a little bit of height, so room for angle, so let's back the car out. All right, so this is the fitment right now. Definitely gonna drive around, pump some gas, drive around the block, and then come back in and adjust the height a little bit tomorrow, make sure it's perfect, and then get alignment, and the car should be super solid to roll around in. Okay, so this is the fitment generally going forward. It's gonna poke out a lot. Zero camber, toe's probably super messed up. Front, a little bit higher, running 17s. Check this side. Yeah, that's the general fitment right now. So probably gonna do alignment and a review of the coilovers in the next video. So yeah, this is pretty much it. Well, I hope you guys liked this video. I'm excited to try out these coilovers. I drove around with them a little bit and they're not that stiff. They don't feel as stiff as you think they would for 18K. But hope you guys liked this video. Stay tuned for next one and see you guys soon.